back to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, Eritrean military is withdrawing from Tigray, has been withdrawing for weeks, but withdrawing with a message. A provocative message for TPLF or for the people of Tigray. What is this message? Why is Eritrean military withdrawing with this message painted on their vehicles? What will be the impact of this message on future relations of Eritrea and Tigray? Eritrea and Ethiopia. Secondly, Somali-Oromia border. Dire Diva Oromia border. Dire Diva Somali region border. Tensions are rising. Why? Referendum could be held in Dire Diva. Before that, we are seeing tensions there. What is happening? What needs to be done on Dire Diva Oromia and Dire Diva Somali region border? Firstly, viewers, since yesterday, we have been seeing pictures, videos being shared by Eritrean government-backed activists, some PFDJ officials, showing withdrawing Eritrean military. And in the previous video, a few hours ago, I shared a clip with you showing Eritrean military returning to Eritrea and being welcomed by locals. Locals were saying, "Welcome home." So, Eritrean military now seems to be withdrawing in large number. One vehicle of Eritrean military has been seen with a message painted on this vehicle. While the vehicle is withdrawing, carrying Eritrean soldiers to Eritrea from Tigray. What is this message? You can see on your screen. Eritrean military vehicle with a message. Message is game over. So, withdrawing Eritrean military is rubbing salt into the wounds of TPLF. I wouldn't say Tigrayans, I would say TPLF. Game over was used. The term was used by Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean president, some time ago for TPLF. After TPLF was removed from Addis Ababa, after EPRDF was dismantled. And Isaias Afwerki back then meant that TPLF was no more a political or military force to reckon with in Ethiopia, in the Horn of Africa. And that has been his consistent position. Question is, how responsible and appropriate is this message? While Tigray regional government accuses Eritrean army of widespread lootings, massacre of civilians, atrocities, Eritrean military is showing off. It is withdrawing with a message that it has defeated TPLF, defeated Tigray forces. Now, I always say that bitterness, hatred between Tigrayans and Eritreans, TPLF and PFDJ can lead to future conflicts, especially if they behave in such an irresponsible manner. Eritrean government does not need to paint game over on its vehicles, on its military vehicles. Everyone knows that TPLF has ceased to be a major political and military force in the Horn of Africa. Why are you withdrawing with this message written on a vehicle? It will serve no purpose. It will rally common Tigrayans behind TPLF. people will support TPLF. They won't turn against TPLF, or you can say they'll criticize TPLF for making peace. So this message is a very provocative message from Eritrean government, Eritrean military. Such messages will not lead to lasting peace in this region. Yes, TPLF is finished as a regional force, but if you keep on irritating Tigray leadership in one or the other form, tensions will remain, proxies will be invented, and you could see conflicts. So that is why I think it is provocative. Eritrean government should take notice, should take action against those who displayed this provocative message. Secondly, viewers, Dirediva Oromia, Dirediva Somali region border tensions are rising there. Why? Because Dirediva administration has sent a request for holding of referendum in the city to determine the future status of the city. The city is being governed by a federal government, but it is facing budgetary issues. Referendum will answer three questions. Will Dirediva be part of Oromia? Will it be part of Somali region? Or will it be an independent city, like a regional state of Ethiopia? House of Federation will forward this call for referendum to National Election Board of Ethiopia, which will start registration of voters in Dirediva, and then referendum will be held. Like we are seeing preparations in SNNPR, where National Election Board of Ethiopia is registering voters, and there a new regional state will be established after voting. Before that, registration of voters is underway. Same will happen in Dirediva if House of Federation asks National Election Board of Ethiopia to make preparations for holding a referendum in Dirediva. Before voter registration, the two sides, Oromia regional government, Somali region government, they'll try to change demographic balance in Dirediva. Political fight in Dirediva is between Somalis and Oromos. Oromos are a little more in number, I think, than Somalis in Dirediva, but it could be a close contest. Amharas, Gurages live here as well, some Tigrayans maybe, but main contest would be between ethnic Somalis, ethnic Oromos. And Dirediva shares a border with both regions, with Somali region and with Oromia. So that is why tensions are arising on the border. Somali region will try to send its people to Dirediva to make Somalis in Dirediva turn into majority. Oromos, I think, already in majority, they'll try to oppose entry of outsiders from Somali region, from Oromia as well, if they're not Oromos, into Dirediva. That is why tensions are being reported. This holding of referendum, if it happens, it could lead to Oromo-Somali ethnic tensions. What needs to be done? Ethiopian National Defense Force will have to secure the borders of Dirediva. Dirediva cannot be isolated from Oromia or from Somali region. How will people live if you seal all borders? So ENDF will have to step in. It will have to guard borders. Obviously, movement of people will continue. But if there is no ENDF, both regions will try to change the demographic balance in Dirediva, especially Somali region. That is what we are learning from the border areas. So federal government either will have to postpone the idea of referendum, or it will have to secure the borders of this city. Otherwise, we could see serious escalation of tensions on Somali region, Deredeva, Oromia, and Oromia Somali region border. There was fighting a few days ago. I reported, I think, over a water project. There was a fighting between some local tribes between the two regions, Oromia and Soma regions. And now another issue is emerging, which is about the future status of Dire Deva. Thank you for watching.